Okay, we're getting back at it again. We're getting ready to put this section here in. But Mom and I went and got some 2x4s the other day and brought them back. So I think we got everything we need as far as getting these walls put up. We'll try. I've got one of or two of them are already back here. I'll show you. Because this is all of these walls here along this side are going to be kind of special cut, because the bottoms will all be normal, but if you look up here you have these angle pieces, so I'm going to have to make allowances for them. Now you can see the new board here goes up, but when I go to put one across here, like up here, like that, then I'm going to have to allow for that, for those angles on each one of these sections here. Alrighty, well, I think we're about ready to try to lift this first one up there. I had to, because of those angles up there, I had to put connecting board there. It'll come down and that all gets up there. We got that wall up last night. This is the next day. Got that wall up yesterday. Mrs. Stay-at-Homer has come in out here, and she stood right back in there and she looked around. She says, my room seems to be getting smaller. We all had a good laugh about that. BFGT and Mrs. BFGT came down yesterday to inspect the progress, and we went out and had a nice dinner together. And it's time to come out here and get busy again today. Today, we're going to put that wall up. Today, I think I'm going to be tackling that and see if I can get that taken care of. If I can, the rest of this is going to be pretty smooth sailing. Okay. First off, up there. We'll be right back. Okay, I jumped ahead a little bit here. I have the bottom 2x4 and the top 2x4 already pre-cut, and as you can tell, pre-marked. Now let me get in closer so you can see. Okay, pre-marked and pre-cut. And what I have done is the first 2x4s, there's 3 of them here, one against the post, then another one against it, one here, and then those 2 over there are cut full length from top to bottom. Now, I have to allow for this, that beam right there. So that means I have to slot all 3 of these and these 2. And then I have to measure to put a seal across here and the header across there, which of course that's going to have to be slotted, and of course the one up above is going to be slotted. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this camera up on a tripod. I may move it from side to side here, from front to back or whatever, but I'm going to put it together and I'm going to show you how I'm doing this and just how tedious of a job it actually can be. Here we go. Okay, I believe you can see the 2 angle marks for that over there. Now I'm going to cut that out and make that into a groove so that it'll fit over top of that 2x4. have to try to smooth it out just a little bit. That should be real close to exactly what we need, but we just have to smooth out the edges. Perfect fit. If I did it right, I got 4 45-degree angle marks, and I did it right. So we're gonna get this. Okay, we're gonna see if she fits. That's nothing that a clamp can't take care of when we get her up. Okay, we have this one already marked down here and above, so okay, we've got all of the stud work standing, and I put a screw right there in the middle of that one and one over here too to hold them up. Now, for those of you that don't or can't figure out why, I'll tell you why. I've got to cut a board that would be the bottom seal and the top header for this window. And not only do I that, but I also have more stud work to put around it. This is the best I can do by having it set in there and just build it around that window. And that should make it work pretty. We went and we dry fitted it up against the wall. Now we laid it down to get it good and square, and we're gonna nail it all together. But as you can see here, and I'll zoom in so you can see where it's notched to accommodate for those support boards that are up there. Let's see, there's it, there they are. And I did each one of them one by one individually. So now I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. And get the nailer. Nobody needs to hear that. So I'm going to shut it off until I get it all nailed together and bring you back just as I'm lifting it up to put it against the wall. Okay, it's all nailed together. And I'm getting ready to lift her up and see if she fits. Now mind you, when I did that one down there, where I had to do all this, I had to put this wall up and down at least twice in order to make adjustments and minor adjustments. So this time, hopefully I learned everything I needed to in order to get this right. So let's give her a shot. I think it went up pretty good. All I gotta do is make sure that it's tied up against there so that nothing is protruding out past the post. Clamps can usually take care of that. And we'll have that wall done. Be it right, be it wrong. I'm not telling anybody that's the way it has to be done. This is the way I do it. Okay, so now we'll take a little break and get started on another wall. But that one was a hard one. That one was the most difficult. And that one is the one that I am surely glad is finally finished. Be back in a little bit. Well, I got a little carried away. And I actually cut the wood for both sides. This over here is just dry fitted right now. And I just finished nailing all this together and getting ready to lift it up and put it up there on a permanent basis. So let's hope this will fit, because it just fit just a bit. It's the next day. Got the end wall done. Come out this morning. Got that section done. We're putting the last section together here. We're not going to be connecting it up, because as soon as we get done with all of this and get it built, and we will dry fit it and make sure that it fits, it will be moved down against either that wall there or the one over here on this side, to leave that open, because we're going to go after some drywall. Backing the trailer in the garage door and carrying drywall from it over here seems to be a whole lot better of an idea than trying to carry it from that trailer down and up those steps up onto Mama's deck and through the door. I think we'll do it this way. So we're going to go ahead and finish this wall, and we'll be back when it's done and show you what it looks like when it's dry fit up. To the most part, this room, we could say, is enclosed. Now, granted, I'm going to pull that all back out and move it down here against this wall. But still, we know that it fits. Everything looks good. And once we get all the drywall carried in here, it's not going to be hardly any effort at all to move that down and connect it permanently. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this one off, and we're just, because of we now have all of the studs in. Next phase or issue will be the electrical. Mrs. Stedhomer has already started that by getting measurements and all, and we're going to be coming out here and figuring out where we're going to have boxes, and we'll cover that on the next one. So This is Stay at Home. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your local scrap metal dealer. Y'all come back now again. We're going to be doing some electrical things the next time. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.